Shalom, this is Spirit Bearers Witness, a Bon Yasharala. I camp at Lions Den of Yasharala, Jacksonville, Florida. First and foremost, I'd like to say a prayer to the Father and the Son. Call, Elayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rekah, Kadash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Double honors to my elder as well, Aharawan Bon Yasharala of the Lions Den Camp. Peace and salutations to the Akim, the women and the children of the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Okay, I got another lesson that's going to be entitled, He Openeth the Ears of Man. And I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to start at Job 33 and verse 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instructions. So, right, the scriptures is plainly telling that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, he give man the instructions. You know what I'm saying? Man's comings and goings of the Lord. There's no such thing as free will. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, he control everything, and you know, everything submits to the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. You know, okay. Sorry, I want to go ahead and go to Proverbs. What is that? 20. Let me select here. 20 and verse 24, I believe. My handwriting is kind of off right now because I was writing it kind of small. But Proverbs, what is it? 20 and 24. Let's see. Okay, it reads. Proverbs 20 and 24. Like I was saying, man's goings are of the Lord Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? Okay, so you may feel as if you planned your whole day out, your whole year, the next 10 minutes of your life, or whatever the case may be. But the actual fact of the matter is, everything you've done your whole life, everything has been written, already known and written. Yahweh Shai has perfectly planned and timed everything out perfectly. Every step that you step, every action that you have taken, has been according to the will of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and His words are the proof. It's like, so I read it again. It says, where I'm at, 20 and 24, Proverbs 20 verse 24. Man's goings are of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. How can a man then understand his own way? See, his thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways. How can we understand the thoughts, the process of or the thinking of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? We can't. He is all powerful, all omnipotent, all being, and everything in this, in the known reality, or our mind can't even explain it. But when I say everything, I mean everything bends and submits to the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I mean, period, point blank. Okay, I want to go to Psalms. What is this? 23 and verse 3, I believe. Oh no, that's the wrong way. My bad. Psalms 23 and 3. Okay, okay, this is Psalms 23 and verse 3. Start at 2. Slack, you might as well start at 1. The Lord Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie in green pastures, and he leadeth me beside the still waters. And the point, these are the points. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He give us good. He lead us to good land, good the word, the truth, the understanding, and he leadeth me beside the still waters, that living water, that truth. Only way we can get this truth is through his will. It's a gift that he's blessed his elect, you know what I'm saying, his hopeful elect, with the understanding of his will, the understanding of his word. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, he has opened our eyes and ears to the truth, and brought us back to our heritage, to the true power and the true understanding. So it says, again, it says, the Lord Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. And so, like, when you say he restore our soul, we remember he give us the understanding of who we are, restoring our souls, no longer calling ourselves by the bywords and proverbs that the wicked has placed upon us, but remembering we are a regal people, a royal people. You know what I'm saying? And we are Yahweh Shema Shai's chosen. You know what I'm saying? Those that come back in truth and sincerity and believe on the words of Yahweh Shema Shai in spirit and in truth, and call upon his name and seek his face and do the things that's pleasing unto him. Okay? And only those that fear the Lord and have that gift are going to be fearful and do the things that are pleasing unto him, because it's a gift to fear the Lord. Because in this day and age, the fear of the Lord is only among those that are hoping to be spared, those that understand this truth, and those that want to be spared that second death, you know, and being called back in truth and sincerity, to understand the scriptures, to understand the will of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. So, okay, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Matthew 13 and verse 16. Okay, Matthew 13 verse 16. But blessed are your ears, for they see, and your blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. See, because we in the time where we seeing the prophecies unfold, we can connect the prophecies with the time we in now. You know what I'm saying? The men would stand up boldly in the face of those that afflicted them and made no account of their labors. These prophecies, we can look on them, will be bond men and bond women with yokes of irons on our neck. Those things we can reflect and see the scriptures and see it in history. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it true to life. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the word of Yahweh Shema Shai in truth. You know what I'm saying? And only those that fear the Lord and have been given that gift is going to receive it and understand this truth. That's why it says he opens the ears of his elect, or his hopeful elect. Okay, I'm back. I want to go ahead and jump up to Matthew 13 and 15 and read this. Okay, it says, for this people hearts is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing. And this, the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, along with the speckled bird that look like the heathen but follow after the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For this people's heart is waxed gross. Their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, with their mind, and should be converted, and I should heal them. So like it said, for this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing. They don't hear. They tune. You know, you trying to tell somebody something that's very important and vital, and they so stubborn, they just, la, 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 la. While you talking to them, they just study, ignoring you. That's what 2/3 of our people doing. While the men of the Lord go down highways and byways prophesying this truth and calling all things into remembrance. You know what I'm saying? Calling our people back to this truth and bringing out this good news. They ignore. They stumble on in darkness, and it's because Yahweh Shema Shai has closed their ears to the truth. Like it said, for this, Matthew 13:15, for this people's heart is waxed gross, their eyes are dull of, their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, least at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears and should understand with their heart and should be converted, and I should heal them. See, they stumble on in darkness. You know what I'm saying? At any time, if they was to receive the understanding by Yahweh Shema Shai, because we understand, we plant the seed, but Yahweh Shema Shai, he water it. He make that seed grow. He make that understanding of the truth, the understanding of his will, the understanding of the gospel grow. And those that he selected, those that he want, that he deemed that he want. And there's nothing we can do, no type of effort we can put in. It's a gift that's given to those of the elect, you know, and there's nothing we can do. We are all prisoners of hope, hoping to be spared that second death. So we do the things that are pleasing unto the Lord, knowing that only the hopeful elect will be doing the things that's pleasing to the Lord, because nobody else fear him. Nobody else is in a state of fear. And I mean, when I say fear, move by action, to do action, to show your love with action, or show your fear with action, except for the men of the Lord that's on the highways and byways prophesying this truth. And the third that believe in this the doctrine with truth and sincerity. You know, everybody else is just like in the days of Noah. You know, they doing all the things that's pleasing to the flesh and not paying attention to the spirit. Okay, where's I'm at? Matthew. All right, let's go ahead and go to Psalms. Again, let's go back to Psalms 75 and verse 6. Verse 6. Okay, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but Yahweh is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Okay, and that's the point, like of the lesson. Yahweh Shema Shai, he do all things. He set up one, he put down another. He wants you to understand the truth. He open your ears to the truth. He open your eyes so you understand and you see this truth. And then if he don't want you to get it, guess what? He close your eyes. He close your ears so you don't hear, you don't get it. So therefore you can't repent. Therefore you stumble on in darkness. You remain in the congregation of the dead. You know what I'm saying? So those that are privy to this truth, we in a blessed place, a blessed position to be among the hope, the ones that hope, the hope on the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, the hope on his words, and hope on the promises and the covenants that he made for those that seek his face and fear him and love him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's why we do the things we do. That's why we do the work, and that's why we fear him. You know what I'm saying? And we follow law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability to be pleasing unto the Lord. Okay, where I'm at. Let's go ahead and go to did I read? Let's go ahead and go to 1 Samuel in chapter 2. I must have passed it. Okay, here we is. 1 Samuel 2 and 6. Okay, This is 1 Samuel 2 and chapter 6. Chapter 2 and verse 6. The Lord Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set him among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and he have set the world upon them. Okay. So the point is, right, at 7, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So while you out there, and this for the 2/3, while you out there chasing that bag, or you doing whatever you're doing, Yahweh Shai got you in a trick bag. Because if he wants you to be rich, he can make you rich in an instant. Whatever he deem he want to do, whatever his will is, he do it. If he wants you to live, you're gonna live. If he wants you to die, you're gonna die. If he wants you to heart attack, whatever the case may be, everything is set in his power, set in his will, and there ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing a wise man would do is fear the Lord. First off, fear him and do what's pleasing unto the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And hope and pray that you are among that number. I mean, that's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? but just being in the know, in the fear of the Lord, and hoping to be spared, because 2/3 of our people, they already saying they saved. They already saying they blessed and highly favored. They don't have no understanding of the scriptures. So to be in a position that we're in as the hopeful elect, I mean, it's a good place to be. I mean, you know, hey, Lord willing, we endure to the end, and that's I can guarantee that's on the hearts of all men, women, and children that believe on Yahweh Shema Shai in truth and sincerity. We want to make it into the end. We want to be a part of the first fruits. You know what I'm saying? And we understand that's only through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, his will, according to who he deemed or who he elected before the foundation of the earth. But everything falls under his will, a perfect arrangement. You know what I'm saying? Perfectly done. Nothing is out of order or out of arrangement. Everything is perfectly aligned from from the smallest minute to the grandest biggest thing. Everything is perfectly, the planets, the stars, the sky, everything is aligned to the seas. The sand in the sea is aligned. Everything is done perfectly according to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. And that is the man too on this earth. If we move according to the will of the Lord, nothing else. Okay, where we at? Let's go ahead and go to Isaiah 6 and 10. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 10. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert, and be healed. Bam. So the point, you understand what's going on. He says, and that's one of the prophets. He said, because if we go to 9, he said, go and tell this people, hear, and this is Isaiah 6 and 9. And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. And see ye indeed, but perceive not. See, 2/3 of our people, they seeing the same thing we seeing, but they don't understand. They don't understand. They don't understand when they see the men of the Lord prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom, prophesying the downfall of our enemies, and Yahweh Shema Shai appearing in the clouds with a heavenly host of angels, with the chariots to render a recompense to these heathens and to the wicked. Hey, they don't understand, so they can't see what we see. But we, those that believe on the Lord in truth and sincerity and see, and he opened our eyes to see this truth, we see it as plain as day. As plain as we see the sun in the sky, we see these prophecies. When we see the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, we understand that's a prophecy. That the men of the Lord will stand boldly in the face of those that afflicted them and made no account of their labors. You know what I'm saying? These prophecies we see, and it's like more. I mean, not even that we need confirmation, because the confirmation is in the spirit. The spirit bear witness. The spirit alone bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. The spirit of the book. Salakia for not verbatim it, but I believe y'all understand. Y'all know is what I'm going for. So hey, that's what it is though. We understand the truth because Yahweh Shema Shai has blessed us with this truth. You know what I'm saying? When 2/3 of our people cannot get it, no matter what. And that's because he's closed their eyes and ears, because hey, he don't want them to get it. Some 2/3 of our people got to feel the lot of 2/3. Just like 1/3 of our people got to feel the lot of the 1/3, the elect, 144,000. You know, everybody is in their own lot, and somebody got to fulfill the lot of the 2/3. Somebody got to fill the lot of the elect. Somebody got to fill the lot of the wicked and the heathens. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, in their own lot, and it's no everybody going to heaven on equal terms. No, Yahweh Shema Shai has chosen a people, and he's going to redeem those people, and those people are going to be co-inheritors of the earth with Yahweh Shai, under Yahweh Shai, Salaki, and the ruling body of Israel, and that's what it is. And after 1,000 years of hardcore bondage, Esau Edom is going to be done away with, and the other nations is going to be allowed to go back to their lands and be subject under us, and forced to obey the law, statutes, and commandments, or be beat with that iron rod. Salakia. I mean, but y'all know what it is, and that's real though. They're gonna be forced they're gonna be forced. Okay, let's go ahead. I ain't trying to make it too long. I got a few more though. Let's go to Psalms. I'm gonna run these out of Psalms. Go to Psalms 2 and 8. Let's get a few from here. And I'm just the whole premise of the lesson is everything is according to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. There is no other power, no other person, hands on the steering wheel or whatever, controlling anything. Everything is done through the Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, Psalms, where I'm at, 2 and 8. So I ain't trying to do it. All right, this is Psalms 2 and 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. And I bring this out, and just like I was just saying, just to make that point. We can't be co-inheritors if you a possession. If the heathens are a possession, if you're a possession, that means you under the rule of. You know what I'm saying? Which means you are not on equal status. You are beneath. You know what I'm saying? You are not the ruling class. Okay, now what it says again, Psalms 28. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Hey, because like the scriptures say, the world was made for our sakes. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, along with the speckled bird. The world was made for our sakes. And everything, even the heathen, were made for our sakes. You know? Right? Psalms, what is that? 23 and 23. Let's get it. Slack it, did I say? Oh, no, slack it. 23 and 2. I got it wrote like 23, but my bad. Okay, this is Psalms 23 and 2. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. Oh, I said this one already. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Hey, what is, like the scripture say, what's my name or my son's name if thou can tell? Well, guess what? The men of the Lord that's on the highways and byways prophesying this truth, the follow the correct doctrine, you know what I'm saying, from the elders of the great millstone, the lion's den camp. Hey, Yahweh is the name of the Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of the Son. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And it says, he maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restored my soul. He restored us to in the spirit to know who we are, to have that gumption to seek the truth, seek his face. You know what I'm saying? And he watered that seed and gave us more understanding and more understanding, so we understand who we are as a people, and we understand his will. We understand that we have a contract. We are expected to do his will. We're expected to follow his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. I mean, and spread this gospel, spread this good news, bring our people back to this remembrance. And that's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, along with the speckled bird, right? Because no other people can obtain this blessing, because it's only for the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? He chose what he said, Jacob is my portion. You know what I'm saying? He didn't choose the other nations. He said they are like nothing. Hey, and you can't fight against it. You can't fight against it. It's like they say, your arm's too short. You can't box with the Lord. Your arm's too short. Okay, Psalms, let's go 135 verse 6. Whatsoever the Lord Yahweh pleased, that did he in heaven and in the earth and in the seas and all the deep places. He causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth, and to make of lightnings for the rain, and he bringeth the wind out of the treasures of his treasures. He smote the firstborn. Oh, Salakia. Well, yeah, he did all that, but this wasn't one I was coming to get. But he smote the firstborn in Egypt, both men and beasts. Who done these things? And it wasn't nothing that the Pharaoh could do. You know what I'm saying? When Yahweh Shai brought them plagues, it wasn't no way for him to fight it. It wasn't nothing he can do but submit to the will of the Lord. And that's what this world, in that great and terrible day, this world is going to submit to the will of the Lord, and those that are found worthy, those that are of the elect, is going to be spared, and everything else is going to be burned in the fire. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where we at? Let's go ahead and go. I got a few more. Let's go ahead and go to Proverbs, what is that, 16 and verse 33. Let's see. Okay, what it says, the lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. Yeah, see, because the Lord do it all. The Lord, hey, he bring it up, he bring it down. He calls death, or he bringeth life. He can have you on your deathbed and then bring you back to life so good you feel better than you ever felt in your life. Or you can be feeling just as good, healthy as ever, and drop dead the next second. Yahweh Shai, hey, he can do all things, and he controls everything. He controls man, woman, child, animal, plants, grass, everything. He controls everything, you know. Ain't no way around it. And so it's a wise thing to fear the Lord. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, where I'm at, let's get it. Isaiah 43 and verse 13. Okay, Isaiah 43 and verse 13. Yea, before the day was, I am he, and there is none that can deliver out of my hand. I will work, and who shall let it? Thus saith the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. For your sake I have sent. Oh, so like that ain't the point. Just 13 is it where it says. So I'm gonna say it again. Isaiah 43 and 13. Yes, before the day was, I am. The Lord was always here, eternally. He says, I am He, and there is none that can deliver out of my hands. So, hey, it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. Hey, no one. There's no one, nothing that can fight against or come against anything. Is nothing you can do. I will, and it's said. What it said that can select it. That can deliver out of my hand, I will work, and who shall let it? So who can stop him? Nobody. That's a question. Nobody can stop the will of the Lord. He do what he wants. His word is faithful and true. And all we are is action figures in his movie. The script, the story is already written. We just moving along to the script he already wrote. And that alone, you should be in fear. I mean, you should fear the Lord. Anybody with any type of sense of fear the Lord. Okay, for Isaiah 49 and verse 9. Let me just go this way. I believe it's 49 and 9. Let me see. Okay, this is Isaiah 49 and 9. That thou mayest say to the prisoners, go forth, to them that are in darkness, show yourselves, that they shall feed in the ways, and in the pastures shall be in all high places, that they shall not hunger nor thirst, neither shall the heat nor the sun smite them. For he that have mercy on them shall lead them, even by the springs of water shall he guide them. See, Yahweh Shai is guiding those that he loved, those that that's going to endure to the end. He guiding, he leading the way. He got that path that you're going to follow on. You know what I'm saying? In his will. You know what I'm saying? Or you can be forsaken. You know, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? All we really know is we prisoners of hope. We hoping to be spared. And only when we, Lord willing, we hear that come up hither, my good and faithful servant, will we truly understand who we are. You know what I'm saying? Or even those that get the spiritual powers, or however it may be. You know what I'm saying? But for now, we prisoners of hope. You know what I'm saying? And we hoping to be spared. And only power that can save us or redeem us is the Lord. There's no other power that can redeem us. There's no other way we can get out of this situation we in. Being on the bottom, or you know what I'm saying, being in the state that we in as a like you said, thy worm Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Only the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai can redeem us. We have no military. We have no might. We prisoners of hope. Only thing we can hope on the promises of the Lord. And those that love him know he's faithful and true. His words won't go out void. He promised us to redeem us. He promised us to bring us back to our land, and give us new bodies, and give us a heart that we can't go off, a mind that we can't be disobedient, a mind to follow his will, all these things he promised us, man, and that's what we are holding on to. You know what I'm saying? As well as we see these prophecies unfolding, we getting closer and closer to that day, because we see, according to the prophecies, we getting closer and closer to that day. We holding on to the promises that Yahweh Shema Shai made, the covenants that he made, and that's what we hold dear, All right, let's go to Daniel. I'm gonna close it with this one. Daniel 2:20. Right, okay. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 20 to 21. Okay, this is Daniel 2 and 20. Daniel answered and said, "Blessed be the name of Yahweh, power forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth," what is that? I can't hardly see it. "He changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings instead of up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and in the light dwelleth with him." So, bomb, like it says, and the point of the matter was, it says, Daniel 2 and 21. He changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and set up kings. He bring nations up, set nations down. He changed the seasons. So when you talking mother nature and all that silly shit, they pagans, that's Yahweh Shema Shai controlling all things. That's just the heathen trying to give glory unto another. But Yahweh Shema Shai controls the weather. He controls everything. Everything. So like I said, this lesson was, he openeth the ears of men, and so those that's been blessed to receive this understanding, they're gonna hear with their ears and see this truth and understand and repent and be healed. So with that, I hope y'all's edifying. Till next time, I'll say shalom.